Hello, Liver Flush Man here. Today going to talk about the liver and gallbladder flush as a treatment for Candida. Candida is an unfriendly bacteria for the intestines. A certain amount of Candida is healthy for the body. Um, the reason why the liver and gallbladder flush is a good treatment for Candida is that Candida grows in the intestines with undigested food and when the intestines is slightly acidic. Bile, which is produced from the liver, and during the liver flush a lot of bile is produced. Bile is a green substance and alkalinity of 9.5, right? It's highly alkaline, which is healthy for the body. And the hydrochloric acid of the stomach is very acidic. So when we digest food, that hydrochloric acid mixed with the bile creates the perfect homeostasis environment in the intestines for the absorption of vitamins, nutrients, and minerals into the body and into the blood. And so when we do the liver flush, we create a lot of bile. Plus, when we release all these stones, the liver is able to produce more bile in a consistent, long basis as these stones congest the liver and reduce the flow of bile. So the gallbladder, and the gallbladder also has stones. The liver has stones and the gallbladder. So the liver and gallbladder flush out both the liver and the gallbladder stones. And so the liver produces the bile, and the gallbladder stores the bile and concentrates it up to 10 times its strength that it was produced from the liver. So when we eat foods, when we eat meals, the hydrochloric acid starts to break down in the stomach, and then when that food is dumped into the intestines, the gallbladder contracts and squeezes that concentrated bile into the intestines to create the perfect environment with the alkalinity and acidicness to be perfect for absorption of nutrients and to maintain the health of the intestines, where over 60% of the immune system is located. So bile is important in our health, in our immunity. It's important in our digestion. Bile is a very important substance in the body. So this bile actually creates the environment for Candida growth to be maintained and balanced at a healthy balance inside the intestinal walls and the terrain of the intestines. So when we do the liver and gallbladder flush, we release a lot of bile, because bile is released when we eat fatty foods, and that's why oils like olive oil and other oils, when we do the flush, causes a lot of bile to flow. So, but the main thing is that when we do the liver flush and get out the stones from the liver and gallbladder, there's even more bile flow. And if the gallbladder is full of stones, then it can't concentrate that bile and it can't store that bile for being dumped into the intestines. So basically, the liver and gallbladder is a really amazing way to consistently, over a long period of time, create a healthy terrain in the digestive system for absorbing nutrients, for maintaining the immune system, and keeping the right levels and ratios of friendly versus unfriendly bacteria. Because Candida is an unfriendly bacteria when it overgrows and there's more of it than there should be. And because Candida grows in a slightly acidic environment, which is the other unfriendly bacteria grow in a slightly acidic environment, whereas healthy friendly bacteria is more alkaline, and so the bile being 9.5 pH balance is very alkaline, so it maintains the proper levels of Candida. So it's definitely a very viable treatment for Candida. Thank you. It's Liver Flush Man and Candida.